So WWE has some massive plans and coming out of the Royal Rumble here in 2024. Some of those plans are exciting and others maybe not so much. And in today's video, we're going to talk about all of that and more. Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Billy TKO. If you guys are new here, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to give this video a like, and I mean really give it a like. I appreciate you guys. You guys are absolutely outstanding. But, guys, I want to talk about these massive plans that the WWE could have, especially coming out of the Royal Rumble. And what may those plans be? Billy, what are you talking about? Well, if you look at the thumbnail, you will know that Cody Rhodes is in fact going to be taking on Roman Reigns at Night 2, I presume, of WrestleMania. He will be main eventing the whole thing, just as someone like myself did predict. Now, what does this mean? Is there any shenanigans that could possibly happen? And how do they get there? Well, I'm here to tell you that there's always a possibility of shenanigans. Now, I know the biggest argument has been that The Rock could return, and The Rock and Roman at WrestleMania. I get it. I've heard it a lot of times, and I know right now everybody's speculating that there's a possibility of a triple threat match. And to that, I say, fine. Just make sure Cody wins. I don't care. So, now that that's out of the way, if you want to add The Rock to the match and add some depth to it, sure. Whatever. I don't care. I don't think the match needs The Rock, but at the end of the day, just give Cody the belt. That's how I look at it. So there's that story. But then, on the other hand, there was the second person in the Royal Rumble who should have won, in my humble opinion, which was CM Punk. Now, I do believe that CM Punk losing does add a lot of depth to his now foregone character. I believe it now adds depth to who CM Punk is, and almost like some kind of a villain arc, if you will. Now, that's just, again, my personal take. I will say this, though. CM Punk losing to Dusty's kids, which was in his own word, or to Dusty's kid in his own words, was huge under the sense of now CM Punk has to go through the Elimination Chamber, in a sense, to get to Seth Rollins. Now, I did see a report from Sean Ross Sapp that let me go read it. I'll read it verbatim. That way you guys know exactly what it is that happened. I'm going to read this. So this is from Sean Ross Sapp himself. I'm not breaking any news or anything like that. You guys can go check on Twitter for yourself. Sean Ross Sapp did tweet this out. He said, "For those asking, we've been working on an update regarding CM Punk since the WWE Royal Rumble. There was initial fear that he sustained an injury, but we've not confirmed that. Fightful's Corey Brennan, FF, was told that Punk waved off a doctor towards the end of the match. To clarify, this is not Corey claiming Punk isn't hurt. It's additional context to the situation. Punk is planned for WWE Raw." So there we go. Tonight, you guys can expect CM Punk over on Raw. So chances are he should be fine. But especially because he did wave off the doctor, so it probably wasn't that much of a sustained injury, if it was one at all. But now Punk will have to go through the Elimination Chamber to get to Seth Rollins. Now, whether he main events that night or not, it's a discussion that I had in yesterday's video. That's to be seen, right? We don't know if CM Punk will actually main event night 1 of WrestleMania because it all depends on Triple H and whether or not Triple H is going to stay the course of the Royal Rumble winner will main event WrestleMania. And not the main event just being, oh, there's 2 main events on each night. No. If you're going to stay the course, there is one main event, and that one main event is indeed the last match that goes on that night of that show. So there's a lot of wavering questions right now thinking about WWE and where they could go next. Obviously, we know the whole Brock Lesnar, Braun Breaker, Gunther situation. I do believe that Braun Breaker, I'm not sure if he's planned for Raw tonight, but I do know that they did a digital exclusive to where he said he will be staying on the main roster, which if that's the case, awesome. It was about time. Braun Breaker needs to be on the main roster. I think he fits on the main roster very, very well. Obviously, there's still some growth that needs to be there. But hey, at the end of the day, Braun Breaker is very good at what he does. And he definitely had like a really explosive entrance into the Royal Rumble. And from my understanding, that was, this is all reported, that it was planned for Brock Lesnar to kind of have that same spot. Now, again, Braun Breaker makes the most sense. And if you want to go let him get after Gunther, count me in. I'm all in for it. I think Braun Breaker has so much potential when it comes to what the future looks like for the WWE. I think that's a guy who we're going to be seeing around for a very long time and definitely holds value in what this company is going to become later on. So might as well start using him now. Put him in the feud with Gunther. Let them run with it. Let him have the match at WrestleMania. Perfectly fine. Now, I know a lot of people were also upset with some of the surprises and stuff like that at the Royal Rumble. Just understand that WWE is going to move forward, and they're going to move forward in the best way that they possibly can. I know the Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn story, right now that's going to add a lot of depth because you put CM Punk into the mix of that, and I think CM Punk is a perfect fit in between those two, and there's just a lot of stuff right now in the WWE that can and should, honestly, happen. So I mean, it's all just it's where they go with the storytelling. And I'm sorry if I'm all over the place right now, guys. I'm really just trying to think as I'm sitting here talking about this because it really is. It's a weird time in the WWE, and right now they have to get to WrestleMania. So it's like we're gonna find out, and we should have a lot of answers on tonight's Monday Night Raw. I'm not sure if Cody is planned for Raw. I know, and we know for a fact that he is going for Roman Reigns. There's nobody else. That is the only person that Cody should even be thinking about. He even said it in the press conference. Seth has done a really good job with that title. He's made it the workhorse title, all this and that, but it's not the main prize to Cody, right? It may be somebody else's main prize, somebody like a LA Knight, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But it's not the story for Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes was on a mission. Cody Rhodes, they have booked like the top guy. It's time to give him the top guy title in my eyes. So at the end of the day, I do believe that this is it's Cody's world and we're just living in it. That's how I look at this whole situation. I'm excited to see what the future holds. This is going to be a lot of fun. The ride to WrestleMania should be just as exciting if you ask me personally. I do believe that there is a lot of stuff that can happen with the WWE, but genuinely, I want to know what you guys think, right? I'm sitting here and I'm blabbing on, but I genuinely want to know what you guys think about where WWE can go from here. What are some of the plans that they may have? I would love to hear your guys' takes, your ideas, what you think they should do, because I'm genuinely interested. Again, my personal takes are that Cody and Roman must happen. CM Punk and Seth Rollins will happen. Bayley will go on and have a great match against Io Sky. Gunther and Braun Breaker will be amazing. There's a lot of things that they could do, but if you guys feel differently, definitely let me know down in the comment section below. We can have a conversation about it. Like, I want to talk about these things because these things are super important in my eyes, and I do believe that tonight on Monday Night Raw, it is January 29th, by the way, 2024, for everybody that's wondering. Raw tonight should have a lot of answers, and we should at least have some part of where we're going. And my biggest question leading into Raw is, what do we do with CM Punk? Is he going to be a good guy? Is he going to be a bad guy? You know, there's so many questions wavering over the CM Punk thing. Other than that, guys, my name is Billy. If you're new here, definitely feel free to subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys. You guys are absolutely outstanding. Also, I have a Discord down below, so definitely be sure to join the Discord, become a part of the family. We're creating a cool community over here, man, and you guys are absolutely outstanding, and I love you guys. Also, on top of that, I want to say that's it. Be sure to subscribe and also smash the like button. You know, smash it. You feel me? But yeah, other than that, I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace.